Why South Africa has the biggest community of Indians outside of India. So during the 1900s, more specifically, it's the 1800s, 1860. That's when the British colony in Port Natal, which is KZN right now, they were creating these sugarcane plantations. Then they needed labor. So because there was no labor at that time for that specific thing that they wanted to do, then they thought of a plan of getting Indians to pull up and do the work. So what they did was they would go to India as recruiters and go to small communities. In fact, this is what history says they did. They go to small communities and promise them good wages, a good livelihood, and all of those things. When they agree to it, when they get here, they get slavery terms, bro. By that I mean they would get here low wages. The work that they do is labor intensive, so practically they lie to them. Then once they get here, then they would tell them that they would need to pay back the cost for traveling and the food that they would give them. So this term is called dentured labor. Dentured labor. So in other terms, this is practically slavery. So what they do is they go to a community and say that promise you this and this and this and this. Then they take you on the ship, they travel, they come here. Once they arrive, they tell you that, okay, we've been traveling, they count the days, the amount of food that you ate, and also the living expenses. Then they say that, oh, actually, you owe us. Then in return, they would have to work for 5 years to repay that money. And obviously, with logic, you know this is straight up bullshit. That is slavery. You cannot tell somebody that you promised them the world. Once they reach here, now they have to pay you. How does that work? Because the thing is, I'm poor. Obviously, I'm not gonna afford the money to go back. So, um, Indians are known for spicy food, but by a century ago, they were known for being plantation workers. So in 1911, that's when I guess the slave trade stopped for Indians. Um, then they got the opportunity to go back, but most of them stayed here. That's why South Africa has the largest community of Indians outside of India. Yeah, those niggas think they slick, bro. Calling this shit dentured labor when it's straight up slavery. How dare they?